I think a lot of people will hear AI and their first thought, or agents or agentic AI, and their first thought is ChatGPT, Claude. That's where their mind goes. Copilot, and I guess what's missed is their assistants, their AI assistants. Their chatbots. They are perhaps they're the access to the LLM. Some people may have heard that term, large language models. It's that kind of built into an agent that gives the agents the capability they have. But I guess if you could give a bit of insight into kind of when we say AI, we're not referring to ChatGPT.
No.
Although that's part of it.
Well, yeah, it's a very big part of it, and I think it was pretty much everybody's introduction to AI, right?
Yeah. I say agent AI now, and people agentic AI, and people go ChatGPT.
Yeah.
It's like, that's where it started. It's last 2 years, so it's evolved. It's gone further.
I mean, if we go like really right back to the beginning, it was machine learning, and that's been around for a very long time. And it's basically, it's like a massive epistemological issue where, how do I get a computer to actually learn something?
Yeah.
And effectively, we're not even there yet. We've just got very good predictive models.
Yeah, we're at the start, really.
Exactly.
So perhaps a bit further than the start, but
still
early on in that journey, really.
So I mean, you had machine learning, and that was basically feeding these computers information and trying to get them to kind of work out processes and ways to figure out problems. How do you solve a problem that you can't figure out?
Yeah.
Maybe a computer can. Then you got to AI chatbots, and that's when the world in 2023, ChatGPT came out, and you could actually go and talk to an AI. And I remember I spent the entire night talking to
I think a lot of people didn't get a lot of sleep that night.
Absolutely. I mean, it was that night that I found out from ChatGPT that I was a genius. Everything that
it can't be wrong.
But, so we moved on from chatbots, and effectively what we're dealing with most of the time when you're logging into your favorite AI LLM at the moment is an assistant, because they can perform some tasks for you. You know, if you're using, like I've got 5 on my phone, but if you've got Gemini and you've got an Android phone, it's amazing. You can basically go to it and say, in my Gmail, summarize what my week has looked like. If you've got Copilot, you can do that with Microsoft. What does my week look like? What does tomorrow look like? Kind of give me a rundown of everything that's happening. And it'll do that. So it's an assistant. So it's able to kind of go and play around with other tools. Then you scale up, and now you've got agents. And really, the definition of an agent is that it's autonomous.
Yeah.
It's going to go and perform tasks. If you've got an agent running in the background, you shouldn't even know that it's there. No human intervention is required. Yeah.
So if you're using something like Copilot and it's just helping organize perhaps your tasks or your emails, that's not an agent, because it's not working autonomously. No, it's taking a prompt. It's taking you to kind of guide it and give the information and ask it to do something.
If the rule of thumb is, if you need to think for the AI to perform a task, to be able to go and say, well, this is my idea, I need you to go and do that.
Yeah.
That's an assistant.
Yeah.
If you get a report out of the blue saying, here's all of the data, I've put up all the reports, we can save 20% on our manufacturing if we start doing it this way. Yeah. You just salute your agent.
Yeah.
Go
ahead.
Good job.
Well done. As you were. Soldier, on you go.